Just getting my ring light on. Another live, unplanned, unexpected. Just I was sat there and bing goes to me head. It's 8 o'clock. Why not do a live? We've done a little update today on the tank in the background, or last night, should I say. Should I make it a video on the update? Probably, but I decided to do a live and give you a little live update. Why not? I think a video can come probably when the plant's growing a bit more. Want the tank to mature a little longer, maybe have it a month or so older, and then I'll do a little update on the tank itself. But I'm thinking of a new inhabitant. Maybe in this live I can discuss with you what inhabitants can go in the tank. But in the meantime, I think what's in there for now is all good. Or the bit of algae that I've got growing on the new wood / fungus. Yeah. So just waiting for some people to join in and we'll get cracking. One person in so far, nice to see. Yippee-doo. And the one person's gone. Just waiting for someone to come in. Anyone? But yeah, kind of like, you know, at a creative block, I do have a video that's just there, ready to go out. Well, it's not ready, it needs editing, but it could come out this week or it come out the week after. I think I might upload a species profile this week, just for the sole fact that I don't want every video to be coming out in a row, like the same, like shop tour, setup. I'd rather you know, mix things up and not have the same kind of content come out over and over again. So we're just working on that, trying to improve things. Obviously, I'm unwell at the moment. I've got a very busy period in work this week. Bar this week I should be good and golden, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna try my hardest to get as much content out as possible, but also, you know, not have burnout, but also not, you know, make the content stale. It's crazy to think that I've got almost 400 videos uploaded on the channel, and I only started in the end of November, so it's just been non-stop content and trying to get content out. Yeah, and considering like I'm working and I've got like other things going on in life, like it is a struggle, but I try my hardest, and like my goal and my aim is to get 1,000 subscribers ASAP. So I'm going to get that. I know I will. It's just a matter of time. It's not the question of if, it's a matter of when. And I think obviously putting in the hard work, making sure that I'm getting content out, making sure that I'm not leaving the channel to dry and kill any kind of momentum is the aim, really. So that is basically what the plan is. I'm going to be trying my hardest to produce as much content, but I also want to be producing the right content as well. And I did release a video yesterday, so there isn't an added pressure, although I could have released that video today, which I should have done really, because now I've put the mental bracket in my brain that now I need a video for this week, when I could have done one for this week with that video. But I felt like it's a separate kind of video, it's a product review, it's an unboxing, so it didn't really, you know, it didn't class as like the average kind of video experience of what I put out on the channel. So I felt like I'd be cutting corners by just releasing that, rather than, you know, bringing an actual video out that's produced by myself. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at the moment mentally with the channel, with the content. Lives, you can see I done one yesterday for a short period of time. I'm doing one now. Could be one tomorrow. Could be one day after. You know, I enjoy the lives, and the channel grows off the lives, and I'm able to reach a wider audience of people that don't get to see my content through the normal YouTube algorithm. Yes, I am British. I am from the UK, Merseyside, Liverpool. If you know where the Beatles are from, the famous band, the Beatles. Make sure to press the three dots and press the like button, get some interaction going. With the live, we've got 5 people watching at the minute, so let's get some questions going and some topics. We've got 6 people in now. Nice to see Shrimple in here. Great to see some familiar faces. When we get to around the 10-minute mark, when we've got a couple more people in, I'm going to show you the tank and show you what I done last night at what I say last night, 1 in the morning UK time. I decided to overhaul the tank, and then today I've been to fish shop and I've bought some new plants, and I have also bought bought some more plants. I'm not a troll, Adam. I'm out for a lot of people in Fish Farm. That's how I find your channel. Yeah, no problem. That's completely fine, mate. Can you say happy birthday? Yeah, happy birthday, 72. Yeah, happy birthday to yourself. Yeah, so the channel's aim is to get 1,000. It's going to be hard. I've got to try and think of new ideas, try and produce more content. I'm thinking of doing some content on the tank of my girlfriend's that I set up not a while ago now, but maybe 2 months ago, I think now, almost. I've added some rocks to it. I done that on a live. I think last week I done it on a live. I'm probably going to buy some more plants or take some plants from this tank and move it over to there. I think the shrimp bowl could do with an overall. I think it looks nice with the piece of wood, but I think it needs some more plants in there. Maybe it just kind of looks plain, kind of boring. It could be better in my opinion. So yeah, I think we're gonna overhaul the shrimp bowl, try and improve that. But oh, what fish are you getting for your birthday? But yeah, we're thinking of maybe improving the shrimp bowl, improving the tank of my girlfriend's. I've improved this last night. Very happy with how it looks. As you can see right there, 3 gold laser corridors are just chilling there, sat there. Ooh, fish from link is working, nice to see. Right, so let's get on to it whilst everyone's in here. Oh, there's a couple people in here anyway. So after the live last night, JT Keeping Fish, who has been repeatedly bullying me for how thick the substrate layer was in this tank, finally got to me. I think it was a combination of himself bringing up the substrate layer, but also I was thinking it too. I have completely cut down how thick the substrate layer was. That's completely fine. Shrimple, it's on the channel, so you can rewatch that if you want. Yeah, I'm not so far away from 1,000 at all, am I? But yeah, basically this substrate layer was up to here. I think it was like up to here, yeah. So I've like cut a good inch or so from the top of the sand layer. So you can see now from the side that it slopes downwards. The reason this is so thick at the back is that I've put bags of soil in the back, so it makes it look a lot thicker than it actually is. Wow, Johnny's in. Nice to see you in here, Johnny. I was just letting everyone know, a little channel update and that. What gallons is it? My tank is 23. I think it's 24 gallon. 23, 24 gallon. Oh, that's nice to see that you mod for Jack. Oh, great. Fish from link is working. But yeah, so as we're saying anyway, I've cut the sand layer at the front. But Johnny, here's a little update for you. This is how the blueberry tetra can look. So they're a bit pale there, but look at that one. That is how stunning they can become. And I think they can get even brighter than that. So they're a little pale at the minute, but that is the dominant fish. And that is how beautiful these fish can actually become after a period of time. Stunning, isn't it? Although everyone, I think the main attraction for this tank, everyone loves the raccoon tetra. They're gorgeous. I know Johnny wants some. Maybe if my breed, Johnny, but I don't think they'll ever survive any. There's too many mouths that'll definitely eat the fry. But yeah, tank is looking gorgeous. I trimmed the plants, so it's nice and bushy in the corner. Obviously, all them floating plants are bunched up in the corner because the flow off the new filter is blasting it. But I'm planning to... I've ordered a valve that I'm going to put in the tube, and it'll reduce the amount of flow, or I'll be able to adjust the amount of flow. So that should save the floating plants getting absolutely mushed in a corner. Have you noticed any factors that encourage fish to breed? Oh, nice to see you, Bob Bravo. So my answer to you, to get fish to breed, I'd say these following things. You want perfect water quality. You want to make sure that there's no nitrates or nitrites and no ammonia traces in the water. You want it to be perfect. You also want to, when you do a water change, you want to do slightly colder water temperature than usual, because it simulates to the fish that rainwater is coming, and that triggers breeding behavior. So that encourages my corridoras to breed. But I've also noticed a lot that my tetras are showing some breeding behavior at the minute. They've been displaying all day, showing off to the females, showing off to each other. Oh, look who's out. He loves the camera. Why you are always yelling? I actually do go to quite a lot of different streams. I've been on Jeff Pelham's stream. I think I've pronounced that right. Me and Kings Aquariums and Antworld Arnold. I've done a couple of streams with him as well. I've been in the chat of JT quite a few times as well. So I am in amongst and mixed in with quite a lot of fish fan people. So I am mixed in with a lot. Well, yeah, that is a massive clump. So let me just fix that real quick. I'll use these tweezers. They've all decided to just group up in the corner because of the flow. I'll just move that all out. Look at the amount of floaters there. Damn, they're all going to get blasted around now. There you go. Look at that. Oh, speak of the devil. JT's in here. Or Jack. Have you come to see the tank live now after you bullied me last night? Oh, look at him. I absolutely love him. But yeah, look how nice that looks now. Substrate layer is a lot thinner in the front. It looks thick in the back, but trust me, the reason for that is that I put soil bags underneath, so the height's a lot taller than it's meant to be. But this is the actual sand layer across the whole tank, so I think it's at a good level, in my opinion. Look at him showing off to the camera. I think because of the reflection of the light, it's making him see his own reflection. But he is not scared in the slightest. Very personable. Oh, nice to see you in here, good. Oh, look at that blueberry. Gorgeous fish. The little ones are putting on some size as well, but them raccoon tetras, as Johnny is very much in love with, are stunning as well. You can see one of them there has a blind eye. I don't know if he come like that from a pier, but he's fully healthy. He gets along fine. He doesn't get picked on or bullied. He stands up for himself. He just, you know, goes about his day. See, look, he's still got the other eye, but he's blind in one eye, but he's perfectly healthy and fine. I think he might have scratched his eye at some point when I first got him, or maybe he, so I don't know what happened. I don't know, I've never really gone onto Adam's channel before, and oddly, with my username, people assume I'm a troll. A lot of familiar faces in here anyway. But as you can see anyway, as I was giving you a little update, a single duckweed in my new tank. It's free real estate. Yeah, that is very much true. This is filled with a bunch of... This is what I mean. Look at the flow of this filter. It's gathering all the floaters in the corner, so... I'm gonna have to try and redirect that somehow. I am getting an adjustment valve, so that'll sort that out. But if in the meantime, I think we're just gonna have a clump of floaters. I'm not too fussed. I might remove some, to be honest. Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, I've added a Lymphea in the back. There is also some red tiger lotus there. I did have a bulb in the corner, but the bulb melted. But the actual red tiger lotus is still in perfect condition, so I've just planted that in. The plant that was here, the taller one, I found out it was a type or species of Echinodorus. So I've moved that to the corner. I've also moved it there. And I have also added some new cryptocorn. So that nice bright cryptocorn has been scattered around just here. Tucked it into some little gaps as well. Scatter gravel's been dug up because the sand was covering it. All I know... You're not low, I was just messing. Although I remember the time you weren't subscribed. I'm wondering why you weren't getting any notifications. Oh, sorry to hear about your dog passing. A friend in work of mine has their dog has being put down, and it's a very sad thing. I've had to go through it in lockdown myself with my dog Poppy. Arnold is in here. Nice to see Arnold is in the house. Sorry, I've just stole someone's catchphrase there. That's Melvin's catchphrase. But yeah, look at him. He does not care. He loves being in the front. Stunning fish. See, this is the heartbreak for me. I had the choice of getting these blueberry tetra or getting a female for him, and I thought, he's very peaceful. He's beautiful and colourful as he is already. So I just thought, I'm going to keep the peace in the tank and not get a female for him. So, yeah, blueberries it is. Give me all the raccoon tetra, please. We can negotiate something, Johnny. If you want to give me that zebra pleco, the one that's still kicking about, we could maybe do a trade deal for it. But yeah, oh, they are beautiful, and like I really like this setup because in my previous setup, you weren't able to see the raccoon tetra. Yay, Fish Fam Link is doing bits. You'll even get one with character development. It just needs an eye patch. But yeah, they're all doing great. It's funny how all the views... oh, you're going to get Fish Fam Link to do a joke. If I could catch him, I'd sell him in a heartbeat. Don't tell Harry. Shh. Give me a net when I'm next time up there. JT Fish Keeping. What did the fish say to the octopus? You're handsy. That's a really bad joke. Yeah, I've been, as you can tell, I'm unwell at the minute. And I have a very busy week in work. Oh, Debs is in here. Nice to see you in here, Debs. Appreciate you being in here. I've got all the familiar faces and friends from the Fish Fam community. Look at these beauties, though. Just love how they display with one another. They give each other a little chase, but they never nip one another or bite one another. What's that accent? Scouse. I'm from Liverpool. You know where the Beatles are from. Anyways, 12 viewers. Nice to see. If everyone subscribed right now, we'd be very much closer to 1,000. That'd be really nice. Look at that ball of floating plants again. I'm going to try and readjust this. Try and readjust that. Right. Bit more flow there, but I think that'll stop. No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. I know you like making that joke, Jack. You don't need to worry about that, though. You've got more than enough subscribers at the moment. You're doing very well for yourself. I'll be there soon. Hopefully by the time I'm in Amsterdam, I'll have 1,000, but we can dream in it. 14 people in, wow. I'm currently sat in front of the skateboard obsessing over White Clouds. You know what? Shout out to White Cloud Minnows. They are gorgeous. I agree with you, Johnny. I think they're genuinely underrated, and they breed very easily, So that's definitely a shout. I do like the golden White Clouds as well. Look at the raccoon tetra though, Johnny. You know you want a raccoon tetra. You know you also want a blueberry tetra if there's any left. There's our blonde boy. Still perfectly healthy though. Does anyone want to see a feeding? We can do a little feeding. I'll do a little feeding. Why not? Give some absolute dwarf cichlid pellet. Shout out to Cloverleaf. If you haven't already, guys who are mods, drop the link to the video. Done a little product review for Cloverleaf. They took on board my criticism about the sizing of the pellet, but I'm going to try and break it down so my pistol will eat it. Although he does eat it, it's just obviously it's a little big for his mouth. But if I drop a couple pellets in there for him, he should be all good. Right. Oh, nice to see Mark in here. Right. Let's give him some air. Yeah. I'll drop it a bit closer to the cave. Go on, you know you want to. Oh. He's found it. See, straight away. That's how you know this fish food's good quality, because every time I drop a pellet in, he eats it straight away. It doesn't matter where he is in the tank, he'll come out and eat it. Yeah, honestly, I wish I could have more tanks, Johnny, but I'm stuck with one. But to be honest, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all being stuck with a tank like this. And again, obviously, I've got the shrimp bowl up there, but just this for now. Obviously, I do have another tank, but it's in Mia's. But I am very much biased towards my own tank. It's beautiful. I do like the one in Mia's, though. I think it just needs more plants. But technically, my fish would eat anything. Oh, I have missed something. What did you say? When is Mia making an appearance? She made an appearance briefly in the live the other day. But even the raccoon tetra love it. Look at that. The raccoon tetra's eating a cichlid pellet. He doesn't care. Don't care at all. Although he's like, why are you eating my food? Yeah, she will make an appearance at some point, but I think for the time being, don't want to chuck in front of the camera when she may not be comfortable with it. Although she is very much involved with the channel, she watches all my lives. She's obviously helped me set up the tank and airs as well, and she maintains that. So yeah. Oh, you want see pure and shrimple? You haven't seen the shrimple. I want to do some improvements. I think quite a lot of plants have died in the shrimp bowl. There's 2 plants currently, like 3 actually. We've got floaters. Water levels drop, so we need to top that up a bit. But we've got some frog bit there. We've got Monte Carlo, which is thriving. Hygrophila, don't know what type, but this is very happy. Needs trimming, needs to plant it in the back. Needs some crypts in here, but they aren't doing too great. Oh, yeah. So I've got different colors of shrimp in here. I've got black shrimp. I've got blue shrimp. Some browns, just like a mix. I'm not really too fussed. This is just more of a little ecosystem kind of setup, so I'm not too stressed about colors of shrimp, although there's some really beautiful reds in here and some beautiful blacks too, but I think not too stressed. You can see in the middle there, just seeing if you can... Yeah, there's a shrimp. It's always difficult to record this bowl, but yeah, that is the shrimp bowl anyway. Hey Mandy, nice to see you in here. Oh, Mia's in here. There you go. Everyone was asking about you then, or Jack was saying when you make an appearance. We've got all the people in tonight. Very unexpected. Nice to see everyone in here. Right, let's get back to my boring face, eh? We've shown enough fish. You all love me fish. I love me fish. Just gave you a little update anyway. Sand's been cut in half. It was a lot thicker. Nice and thin now. A lot more plants. Fish are very happy. Yada yada. Anyways. Back to the desk. There you go. Right. Jesse, you know what? You asked a long time ago to become a moderator, so there you go. Congratulations, Jesse. You are now a moderator. You asked a long time ago when I first started doing my videos and live, so you finally get some moderator access. There you go. So got all the moderators in. There you go. But yeah, so you can see beautiful view. Doesn't like to focus on lives. AY Aquariums, nice to see you in here. You've got so many familiar faces, unfamiliar faces. It's nice to see. I was just sat there on my bed, literally speaking to Mia, and I went, right, just going to do a live. And she went, oh, okay. That's kind of how lives happen for me. They're never planned. They're never, you know, ahead or anything like that. I just kind of go, press live, go. And that's kind of how it goes for me. But I think everyone in this chat like appreciates that kind of live. I do enjoy. Try to convince my girlfriend to get rid of the 6-foot tank and have 6 foot worth of racks and small tanks. You know what, Johnny, I completely back that. I think having racks would be a lot better. Then again, it might be difficult for yourself considering you have to look after shop as well as your own tanks. But yeah, as I was saying, I do enjoy doing lives and joining lives on other people's channels as well, where it's like, you know, a landscape. I could do landscape right now. No, I don't think it's going back. Yeah. Well, you can do I do enjoy the landscape lives and having them on StreamYard, but I find that not many people find the live and you're not really showing in people's like feed or anything like that. So I tend to prefer, and I think like I've gained, like after speaking to a couple people in lives and people's feedback in lives, I think everyone in here prefers the raw aspect of me just talking to the camera and having a conversation. I'm not sure, but I'll do a little poll now. What type of live do you prefer? Right, there you go. That'll do a lot better. Show here MJ's racks. Yeah, his racks are beautiful, to be fair. Thanks a lot for that, Jesse. Damn, that's a split. That's a 50-50 split. Damn, okay, so everyone prefers... Oh, it's switching. I don't know if people are just picking and choosing. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think it's like better quality, don't get me wrong, doing like a landscape live with, or desktop, as you say. But I don't know. These kind of one-on-one lives, talking to the camera and having like a raw just chat, tends to do better on like view wise, interaction wise. Yeah, I know you can do landscape off your phone as well, but it just doesn't seem to do better. I think you just need to select it in the settings. To be fair, I do know that. I've done that before, to be honest, JT or Jack. It's just that people tend to enjoy when I'm just talking like this, I guess. Although it is a lot more professional and, in my opinion, looks visually better when I do a live on a landscape desktop StreamYard kind of setup. But yeah, don't really mind. It's on my phone. See, yeah, it's not too bad. I think people are a lot more accustomed to this kind of setup though. So yeah, that's interesting. I'll take that into account. A lot of people are saying that the landscape, although there was a little battle in between, back and forth there, and people saying that they don't mind casual talking to the camera. You ever resailed a tank? Myself, I tried to. I on my video, if one of you could put it in, eventually you will get to the point where you have a fast PC. Yeah, that is where I'll get to. I think I'll start investing in that kind of equipment when I get 1,000. But yeah, I had this tank, AY Aquariums, and the front part, the seal was broken from the brand new get-go, but I didn't want to reseal it myself with silicone just because I didn't want to avoid warranty. So I used this sealant tape that is like waterproof, and it worked for maybe 10 minutes, and then it just started leaking again. It wasn't like flowing out, but it was like gently seeping out. So I just got a brand new replacement because they owed me one, really. I hate that format. I forced it into landscape mode because I hate it so much, but I still come to support lol. Oh, okay, no worries, Mandy. I'm altering between StreamYard and vertical streams. Then vertical streams get you a hella more views and watch time. Yeah, that's my argument, Jesse. Doing a live like this gets shown to more people because you end up getting put in the YouTube Shorts algorithm. So people who are on YouTube Shorts will stumble across your lives, and I think I like the like button is so hidden. Yeah, I do agree with you there on the like button, but in my opinion, I think you gain more subs and you gain more watch hour, as Jesse was saying, when you do a vertical live. Obviously, you can't add any music because it's just off your phone. Nice to see Credboy in here. More familiar faces, great to see. But yeah, you get shown to more people, and I think that's the aim with these lives. When I'm doing these lives, I don't mind like a professional live if I've got someone else on with me, but if it's just me, myself, and I, the thing is, you might gain more subs, but are they useful subs? You know what? I've gained a lot of subs, Jack, from just doing this, and I've got quite a few people that have stayed, and they message me on Instagram, and they enjoy the lives, and they tune in when I do this. So I think what works for everyone's different. In my opinion, this works for me, but if I'm doing a live with other people or multiple people, then I'll switch to landscape because it can be more professional and being a lot better with music, and you know, you can have like the setup with the grid and it'll look nicer. But for this kind of setup, obviously it's a lot more raw, it's a lot more just this, but it works for me because the people who will sub from vertical will only watch vertical. Usually their attention span is not very good, lol. Yeah, but I do what's Jesse saying? Same can be said for promoting your videos to GT. If you promote your vids for views to get subs, are they useful subs? If you scheduled it, people could click remind me. Yeah, I do schedule them. Shrimple, I do schedule some lives, but I like this type of live. It's just like a bunch of fish nerds chatting. Nice to see bottom of the chat, Mike. New face. Yeah, I do schedule lives. I do. Wow, 19 people in. See, this is what I mean. Like, you get a lot more people in. I think what works for some people may not work for others. And when I've done landscape lives, landscape lives compared to vertical, I don't gain as much views or watch time. And at the moment, whilst I'm striving for 1,000, I need the watch time. I need the watch hours because obviously I want to be able to unlock memberships for people. I want to be able to unlock, monetization and stuff like that. You're getting Liverpool fans. But yeah, I agree with Johnny though. I think I like this kind of raw format setup, but 1,500. So I need another 1,500. It was really funny to see the new tank. Escaper 90 just picked up Escaper 60 a couple days before the vid drop. Oh wow, yeah. See, I do. Here's the thing. These are high quality, good tanks. I just think I got I just got screwed over by bad luck. I genuinely just think it was bad luck. That's it. Because wow, 22 people in here. Wow. If everyone in here click subscribe, you get to see loads of fish content. We're just having a chat between the chat and myself. But yeah, high quality tank, crystal clear. In my opinion, they're great. But I think that I just got unlucky. I told them to slice the seal. Hey Johnny, don't. So yeah, you told them to slice the seal so you could go and steal my raccoon tetra from me. That's what you said. Nice to see you in here, Mike. I'm not sure if you subscribed. I think I might have seen you in someone else's lab before. You may have popped into mine once or twice, but nice to see you in here. Nice to see Gord still here, Mr. Popular. Adam, you should make a playlist with all content because you can put a playlist autoplay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mandy. That's some really nice advice. I think I'll do that. I have made playlists on my channel for separate things. Adam, I can guarantee at least half are from Fish Farm. Lol. Which viewers or subscribers? Because before I was mixed into Fish Farm, I did have quite a good subscription of like people in already. Nice to see Tommy in here. Oh, Chloe's in here. Mark's in here. Matt Martin. I don't know what he commented. I missed that. You're nice and quick on the job. Nice to see Intergalactic Muffin as well. Damn, a lot of people in here. Nice to see. But yeah, I don't care where my views come from. I don't care where my subs come from. I just want to have a good time. I'm enjoying YouTube, but obviously I'm being very persistent and consistent. I'm trying to get as many views and watch hours as possible. Obviously, I'm trying to get a consistent return of viewers, which I think I am getting, and I have developed friendships and relationships through this community even before getting into Fish Farm and Arnold and yourself and others, because I've that's how I met Harry, who I'm going on holiday to Amsterdam with. He found me through my content, as well as AVscapes, and then we've done the collab together. We've got quite a lot of followers, subscribers, and viewers that are consistently watching even before then. But I enjoy the grind and the content, and it doesn't matter where people come from as long as they're sticking around and enjoying the content and we're supporting each other. It is a small community, but I'm enjoying it, and it is a very quick, fast-paced journey that has gone rapid since the end of November. And to think I was sat in my room recording just my fish tank unwell the end of November, and now I'm here unwell again at the end of April, and do stuff at the end, and now I'm doing great, and I'm getting sent like packages from fish food companies and heaters from Haiger. So again, appreciate Arnold for helping me out with that as well. I think aquariums, animals, and me. Yeah, Johnny, I'm excited to visit some shops in Amsterdam. Jack had recommended a couple places. I think he was Maui's, I think he recommended, and then there was another place. So it'll be great to see them kind of shops in person, because I've seen MJ and a couple other people when they've went over. I think I've watched George Farmer as well go over in the Netherlands. So it'll be really nice to see. Adam, this is Ave Rich on a different account when I go home. Oh, no problem, Jim. Ave or Jim. Whatever you want to be called at the minute. I appreciate you tuning in. Who's the guy you're meeting? I need some advice from someone as I'm in Holland. Jack. Jack's in the chat. I'll be potentially meeting Jack. So if you want to have a little chat between Jack, he's in Holland at the minute. I went and won in Spain. It was so sad. Betas with tiger barbs. Oh, that's not nice. I went in. I didn't get to go in any main fish shops whilst I was in Krakow, Poland, because I spent most of the time drinking, I'll be honest with you, and eating food. But we went in the shopping mall and basically went into like their version of Pets at Home. It wasn't like or PetSmart or whatever. And oh, nice to see Cameron in here. Appreciate you being here again. Just a lot of familiar faces that have come back in. But yeah, I went in there and the shop was well maintained. It was not just an aquarium fish shop, but all the fish were well looked after, and they were some common fish, but they were in perfect health, and I had zero complaints. I think if someone is able to, one of the mods, Arnold, Jack, if you put it in the chat, I have a link to that somewhere. It's a short that I done. I think it was early February or the end of January, I think it was. I done a YouTube short. I've done so many since then, but it was a YouTube short in a fish shop in Poland. Tut tut, you have to multitask pockets for food and drink whilst check the fish shops out. But yeah, does anyone know if pH 6 is too low? I'm not sure. Johnny works in a fish shop, so I'm sure and same with Jack, so I'm sure they'll have an answer for you. I don't know if it's too low. I think they prefer neutral muffin, but I'm unsure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, 43 minutes in now. That flew over very quickly. We've had a nice chat here. So any topics, any questions? Let's get into it. Best algae eater. Sorting that out. Lots of frozen food. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I agree. Lots of frozen food. Lots of fresh water. I think that. You know what? I'll say this. Ever since I've started feeding my Corydoras tube effects, they've been my gold lasers. I had them for like a year, so I've had them for a couple of years now. For like maybe a year, they just didn't breed. But as soon as I start feeding, I've got dry tube effects, but you can feed them live or frozen. They've been breeding non-stop, so I'd recommend any form of tube effects because the Corys go crazy for it. I don't see my Steerby at all. You can't see them in the open right now. You can see the gold lasers, they're not forced. It's meant to be the other way around. Gold lasers are meant to be really shy, and Steerby are meant to be outgoing, but it's the other way around for me. Yeah, so everyone's saying their right snails are better than the monos. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Muffin. So I don't like near-right snails, hate the eggs. Does anyone get any suggestions on algae eaters? That is a question. I need some help because I've been treating with Seachem Flourish XL. Yeah, I've been treating with Flourish XL, and I have this like fungus / algae that's growing at the minute on the new wood. Everything else is fine, but it's like it's been on here for like a little too long now, so I'm starting to think it might be algae rather than fungus. Autos, everyone's saying autos. Oh, there's a Steerby. Speak of the devil, hiding in the darkness, and then you've just got a gold laser chilling in the open. Yeah, that's the one thing with nearites. Everyone says they hate the eggs, even though because the eggs don't hatch. And man, yeah, I've got 2 Amano shrimp in here. They are so lazy. My friend Harry, he gave me them, and they're chunky, and they just don't eat. Nice to see Brian in here. Appreciate you being in here. But yeah, the Amanos are so lazy. They just don't eat the algae. They just sat. They just sit on the wood and they don't do nothing. It's so annoying. I want them to do the job in eating algae, and they don't. So any suggestions? I was looking. Yeah, Harry spoilt them. That he's been power feeding them probably. Just need to have a little look in the back actually, and just make sure that none of them have crawled out. You always got to make sure of that when you've got a mono shrimp. Oh no. Do I see an Amano? No. No, okay, I think we're fine. Okay, no dead Amanos. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Amano's run off. Yeah, exactly. In Harry's tank, I done a fish room tour. If someone can put that in the chat, he called it the Amano Mafia. They dug out a cave, and all like 8 Amanos were living inside this tiny little cave. And they used to take algae wafers and run with them, and then they bully the fish that were trying to eat the algae wafers. It was funny. See you later, Jack. Take care. Oh, nice to see you. You're back on your other account now, Averich. Appreciate you being in here. So yeah, has anyone got any suggestions? Algae eaters, go. Give me algae eaters. I've got 2 Plecos in here. They don't eat algae. I've got 2 Amanos. They don't eat algae. Give me something that'll eat my algae, definitely. As I was thinking autos, but... Oh no, I had a clown Pleco and it was super lazy, and I decided to dig into the center of the tank, and I've gave them to Harry now. Autos. Everyone's saying autos. I've had autos and I just haven't had the greatest experience with them. Yeah, I've got CO2 here actually. I've got this budget Tropicare CO2 kit. It's almost run out now. You can see that is what's left of it. So it's probably got 2 weeks of CO2. But I like the no CO2 setup at the minute just because of the fact that I don't want to disrupt any of the water parameters. Yeah, it is trash. I agree with you. It hasn't done a great job at all. So I don't want to like put CO2 in and then I like the algae growth. It makes it more natural. It's not. Is that not Harry's Amano whey protein? Hillstream Pandagara. I did have a Pandagora. He's in my girlfriend's tank now. He become a tank bully, and I wanted to rehome him because he was the tank bully. So he is now being very peaceful in my girlfriend's tank, whilst the Bulldog Pleco is the tank bully in there. Flagfish. I've had bad experience with Hillstream Loaches. They don't do well in my tanks. I don't know why. Yeah, Johnny, Harry was telling me blueberry snails. I might get blueberry snails. How much are they? How much are you selling them for, Johnny? Tell me. Jack, I thought you were gone, by the way. Right, see you later, Jack. They breed and eat algae. Filter feed. Interesting. I have hill streams in cold water now. They don't do well in my main tank. Yeah, yeah. How much are you selling the blueberries for, Johnny? Do let me know. Let's prop us up here, hey. Get a nice stable shot of the tank. My fault as well. Had to start shipping fish because I had to get rid of hill streams. They won't stop breeding. Have you got a hill stream setup, Mandy, or are they just breeding non-stop? I've heard that they're not so difficult to breed. You just need a lot of rock pile or like pebbles, like riverstone, and they breed like crazy. I think I might set. You know what? I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna set us up in front of the tank. I'm sitting on the floor. Goodbye professional setup. It isn't a professional setup. It's just me sat talking to my phone. I'm going crazy. Oh my god. I'm such a numpty. I tried clicking the schedule live about 3 times thinking why it wasn't playing. Chloe is in the know. £5 a pop. Interesting. Right. I think we're golden. Golden laser Corey. Beduntish. There you go. Adjust, please do. I need to adjust there. Adam, any thoughts on this? Breeding guppies in a 20 gallon. The babies go into a 5 gallon square once the plants grow thicker. I'm going to break down the small tank and leave the babies in the big tank. Yeah, they should be fine. What do you think about having a couple rams and some cardinals in a 60? No. I had a fluval flex with a pair of crebensis in, and I think as long as they're the only fish, the cardinals and the rams, you should be fine. Cory eggs. Yeah, my Cory eggs, they didn't survive, unfortunately. Just not having any luck at the minute. I think the biggest culprit for eating the Cory eggs is the blueberry tetra and the raccoon tetra. They love the taste of Corydora eggs. It's like caviar to them. But yeah. Yeah, 60 with those sounds nice. See, so I'll say that, Ave, or whoever's talking about the rams anyway, Johnny works at a aquarium shop, so he has the right advice for you. I wouldn't say it's too small. I'd probably say get a smaller school and fish though. So I'd say, you know, maybe get some pencil fish rather than cardinals. You know, fish that stay at the top. That'll stay out of the way of the rams. Obviously, as soon as the rams start breeding, you might want to rehome the school and fish, or you might want to, you know, remove the fry of the rams. I think, you know, that'd probably be the best option for you, Mandy. Yeah, I haven't watched any of your videos, Mandy, but I definitely want to give it a check out. Do it, do it, do it. Should have the right advice. I'm setting up a 35-gallon to breed plecos and mollies breeding in the background. Hopefully that'll work out. That should work out. I think plecos and mollies, they're not going to predate on each other's fry. Molly fry are very hardy. They're not like, you know, guppy fry. They come out a lot bigger. So I think you should be okay as long as you got a lot of cover for both. Both fry should survive. Simple. Every time I have an idea, someone else does it first, or someone tells me why it's a bad idea, and another few months go by. In my opinion, Mandy, just make videos. Don't care what other people say or what other people are doing. Just make videos. I'm making videos right now. I'm sure someone's already done. Everyone's done a fish tank setup. Everyone's done an aquascape. Everyone's done a fish species profile. Everyone's done a top 5. But the one thing people haven't done is done your video. People haven't made your take on it. People haven't made your top 5. People haven't made your tank setup. That's the difference. And if people want to invest in you as a person and like you and your content, then they'll watch your videos and subscribe to your channel. So don't be too worried at all, Mandy, about what people say. You know, I'm sure even Tommy there'll say, like, at the end of the day, everyone's done everything in the fish keeping community probably 10 times over, and what the difference is that you're making it. That's what I'll say. Oh, nice to see Sunrise. New face in here. We want to see your fishes. There's my fish. Everyone's already done everything, but seeing different people's take on it instead, just being one way, is what makes worth doing it. Exactly. My style of video editing is different from, like, you know, MD7FishTanks, but then you got Fish Up Matt, that's different than him as well, but he does like a lot more of like a informative kind of thing. And then you've got Aquarium Co-op, which is like quite professional, but then it also is relaxed because it's Corey and stuff like that as well. So everyone's got their own take on things and everyone's got their own version of things. So don't be like too stressed on what other people are saying or what other people are doing. Just do your content, and if it does well, it does well. If it does bad, it does bad. That's my biggest advice to anyone. Don't be too stressed about it. Just crack on with it. And some people may be jealous. Some people may be envious. Or some people might be really kind and receptive. But at the end of the day, you've just got to keep going and enjoy the ride. And if you go to the moon and become the next biggest fish YouTuber, then you do. And if you don't, then at least you've documented your hobby and enjoyed it. That's how I see it anyway. I found this randomly, but when I saw a fish in the background, I subscribed, evidently. Thank you very much, Sunrise. There's a lot of fish keeping content on my channel. I've got some tank setup, species profiles, YouTube shorts daily, lives frequently. So, yeah, make sure to check out all the new things. So, thank you and welcome to the channel. But, yeah, there's fish. Yeah, that is the light. It is very bright. By the way, I do have a timer and a dimmer on this light, so this isn't full capacity. If you want to see how bright it actually goes, I'll show you. I think this is at 60% right now, the tank light. But I'll show you how bright it can go. Look how bright that is. That is like, if I were to stand outside my house, I'd be able to see that light. Like, it's very, very bright. But I'd recommend getting a dimmer for this because your tank will be covered in algae in a heartbeat. So I'll just switch that back over. Just added a pair of albino tiger Oscars to their new home. The adult female are happy. Oscar's always funny and picky. Also have a video of your fish keeping journey. Yeah, I do. Thank you very much, Debs. I do have a video on my fish keeping journey. Obviously, a lot's changed since that video. I could do an updated one, but I might give it a year or two before I do a new video on that. I need to get one of those dimmers. Yeah, it's a night crew dimmer. You're going to give the fish sunburn. Yeah, I'll show you the dimmer real quick. I got it off Amazon. So like it goes in between like the connection of the light. But yeah, this is it. So the light's going to go off soon, so it's getting a lot more darker, but yeah. You can just have it on, but that's how bright it can get. Damn, that hurts my eyes. You can also just turn it off straight away, or you can just turn it back to the setting. But you can have like a sunrise mode where like it progressively gets brighter over the day, and then you can have it like dim down, and that's what it does. When the light turns on, it doesn't just turn on and spook your fish. It like slowly increases and then decreases throughout the day. So that's what's really cool about that light dimmer. I'm not sponsored at all. I wish I was, because these dimmers are great. I've had this for, safe to say, like 3 years now. I've had it quite a long time, but it's still doing the job perfectly fine. But yeah, let's see. I made 500 followers. My kids thought I was famous, so happy. Great to hear you got 500. Oh, Mandy, I make my son watch my videos. He's not interested. Yeah, I'll add you on Facebook, Johnny. Sorry for just outing you then. I seen your message on Instagram. Send me your Facebook account, Johnny, and then I'll add you as a friend. Haiga yeah. I really do want a Haiga light on this tank because I'd love the RGB. So, Arnold, if you can do your magic and get Nicole to send me a Haiga light, I might have to give her a message myself. I'd love to do a video with a Haiga light, making me look desperate. My 13-year-old daughter, Vito the shorter man. Oh, wow. And I'm out. Oh, see you later, Johnny. If you're going. No, oh. I just seen Harry's here. Well, look at me and my fish tank. Would you not go with Aqua Sky? Oh, nice to see Terry in here. Interesting. Hey, Johnny, you've just missed out. I've just fed some of your fish food. Just fed some mini cichlid. Broke it up in pieces, and he absolutely loved it. Fed some Corey food earlier. And I used some more of this as well. These aquarium pearls. Water parameters are perfect, and you know what? I said in the video that it doesn't remove tannins, but I'll be honest with you, I think it has. It's removed a little bit. It hasn't removed all of them, but the water is crystal clear. But yeah, nice to see you in here, Terry. Haiga lights, cannot recommend. Yeah, I've seen what Haiga lights have done for your plants, Harry, so I think I might give them a crack, but I think there's a couple of lights I can give a go. Obviously, this is just the default Scape 90 light, although it is a very good light. Ooh, trying. Yeah, it's very bright. It's slowly dimming down now anyway. It's getting to the point where the fish are going to go to bed, smashing the job, mate. Smashing job, mate. Not designed to remove chlorines. Yeah, it's definitely cleared the water up. I see a lot less murkiness now. There's no biofilm on the top, so obviously if I would have, you know, rather than film in the moment, which is what I'm usually used to doing, I could have shown that in a video. I might do an update at some point in the future on them aquarium pearls, but they've done a great job of removing any kind of biofilm on the top, so yeah, I'll definitely say that it's done great. I love the design and size of your fish tank. Thank you very much. It's a 90-litre Scaper 90, and it is thriving at the minute, although the light's about to go off, so we need to sort that out real quick. Is that blocked? Oh, need to fix that. I think I've got a brush. I do have a brush. There's my aquarium brush. Give that a little poke. Try and get that out. There's a leaf stuck in there. There you go, right. That done the job. Escaper lights are great when they're not trying to kill you. By the way, this is my one downside to these lights. This is fine. I can touch it like this. But as soon as I've got my hand in the water and the back of my arm brushes against this thing, I get electric shocks, and I don't think that's good. I think a superfish needs to sort that out. So, yeah, I agree with Harry there. So, Adam, can't have a friend request. Harry denies me, but Chloe accepts. Not the worst scenario. I haven't denied you. I just have a private account because, obviously, when you work the job I do, if you have a profile where you share memes, or you used to share some memes that were quite controversial, you know, you could get in trouble. So that's why I think you should get a waterproof camera. That'd be cool. Definitely thinking of hey, just making sure they're awake. Hi, good, great folks who don't want to or can't spend enough money on plants. Hey, gang, lurking. Oh, nice to see Tim in here. So many familiar faces. Damn, this light's about to go off. Right, time to turn the sun on. We'll keep on live for an extra 4 minutes. Also, again, because you've scheduled post, because you've got your scheduled post, I've already commented on it. Ah, yeah. See you later, Sunrise. Thanks for joining. See you later, Debs. Take care now. Damn, look at the colours, though, when the light's on full blast. Yeah. Right. With that, anyway, yeah, what I wanted to type now is the schedule post because I'm old. Ah, okay. Well, you still got 19 people, but I'm going to finish up on this. I think channel's doing great. I appreciate all the love and support. I think I had like a comment the other day and I responded to it in a nice way, but I'll bring it up one more time. I do put the work in. I do constantly work on this channel. I am constantly making shorts and videos and editing and planning videos out and planning trips to fish shops and planning trips to people's fish rooms and etc. and getting new things and improving the tank and stuff like that. Like, I am constantly working on it, and it's not an overnight thing that I've been getting some success. Obviously, as I said previously in the last live, you know, I think people could be working a lot harder than me and they're not getting the return, but I think I am not just, you know, overnight getting subs and like viewers and stuff like that. But my advice to anyone is just keep making videos and keep pumping them out, and you know, eventually you'll get shown to the right people. So much love to everyone anyway. Just wanted to finish up on that note. Oh, the Cooley Luke just come out before we go. It's hiding behind the Corey. Oh, it started away now. There it is. You see its stripes? It's sticking its head out. But yeah, I think we'll end it on there anyway. I want to make more videos, better videos, new videos coming out soon anyway. We've got one this week. I think I'm going to do a species profile on the raccoon tetra this week. And then next week we'll have a tank set up. And then probably maybe a shop tour of Pier Aquatics or some places in Wigan. So yeah, we've got some big fins. Big fins? I know the fish have. Big things planned. New content coming soon. Much love and appreciation to everyone. Make sure to have a good night, day, wherever you are in the world. I'll say goodbye with the Cooley Loach. That's just darted away again. You can probably see its stripes. But yeah, have a good night, everyone, day, wherever you are. Take care, and I'll see you later. Peace.